So I am here today with Francis Christopher. Francis is amazing. Just me, but I know she's amazing. She wrote a great chapter on surviving corporate takeovers while climbing the ladder of success. And she's in such a very interesting field. I love the field that she's in. Tell us a bit more about what you do in your job or on a daily basis, Francis, besides traveling so much.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm actually at home right now, so that's good. So I work for a company called SGS North
Mhm.
America, and actually SGS is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, and
Mhm.
it's a very large testing, inspection, and certification company. And they're involved in all sorts of testing, everything from crude oil, minerals, food, pharmaceutical, consumer products. So, if it's tested, SGS probably does it somewhere in
Yeah.
the world. My position within the company is U.S. Director for the oil condition monitoring business. And we have two locations in the U.S., one in Naperville, which is outside of Chicago, and the second location is in the San Francisco Bay Area. And what we do is oil condition monitoring. So customers take samples from their equipment, a hydraulic system, an engine, or a gearbox. They send it to our laboratory. We run a series of tests on it, and then we give them a diagnosis. So much like a blood test for a
Yes.
human, so that we monitor the health of their equipment. And my job, I oversee the business. So I'm involved in operations. I'm involved in sales, marketing, customer relations,
Boy.
and also just overall business strategy.
Oh boy, she's a busy lady. Very,
A little bit
very
of
busy lady.
everything, many hats.
Oh boy, but I really love what you all do. And I know that within that field, like so much has advanced over the years. Like so much. And I know you share a bit of your story in the
Yes.
chapter. I'm not going to try and give away much of it, but she did an amazing job in how you actually climbed the ladder of success and talk about it. So I'm going to ask you, why did you decide to write this chapter and share this with us?
Well, I was convinced by another one of the co-authors to contribute because I didn't really think that I fit the model so much because I didn't get into this business in a purposeful way. It was an accident. I needed a job. But over time and, perseverance
Oh yeah.
and, moving up and going to school at night and everything else, I actually made a pretty decent career out of it.
Oh
So
yeah. I'm so glad you shared your story with us, Fran, because like so many times a lot of people fall into STEM by accident and then they're like, no, I'm not in STEM because they still, think that they're not. But a lot of times they are without even realizing it. So what would you say to other people to actually inspire them to get into a STEM related career based on your journey or just based on regular things in life?
yeah, well, I deal with, because oil condition monitoring hits so many different industries and we've had so many different types of companies, everything from oil companies, OEMs, all different types of end users. I've seen more and more women in different roles that you've never saw. I started in this business 40 years ago, believe it or not.
I don't believe
And
it.
40 years ago, you
Mm-mm.
didn't see women as reliability engineers. You didn't see them as maintenance managers. I would see them occasionally in the oil companies in chemistry roles.
Yeah.
But now you just see women in all sorts of non-traditional roles that you wouldn't have seen 40 years ago. And it's a very good career path.
Mhm.
Technology is not going away. And the thing is that if you go to school for engineering or, math, there's always going to be work for you.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just in one type of industry. You could work anywhere.
Yes.
Statistics,
Oh, yeah.
computer science,
Hmm.
just engineering, it all fits into every type of business that you can possibly imagine. So it's a great career path for women, but also for just about anybody,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, definitely. And we need so many more people involved in STEM because This is how we evolve. This is
Yeah.
how we go
And I think
forward.
people are intimidated by, math and chemistry
Mhm.
and, by the coursework, but it's definitely worth it at the end of the day.
Hmm. Definitely. And even if you fall into it because of, getting into the field and realizing what it's about, that actually helps drive your passion and you would be so much more interested. Like you would not believe how much you would be able to do math after you're in the field compared to doing it in school because it happens all the time.
I know.
I could not do Spanish in school, but if you have to talk to a Spanish client, oh, everything is ready. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Everything there, right?
Oh,
So,
sure.
yes, when you get into the field, it helps, bring that passion up, try and get you more involved, and you realize, STEM is amazing. So take it from Fran and I, it
Yes.
is. Fran, thank you so much for your time today. I
Well, thank you.
love the work that you're doing. You did an amazing job on the chapter. The book drops in December 2022. Stay tuned for Fran's chapter. It's going to be amazing. And be sure to get your copy of your book. Thank you, Fran.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye-bye.